All right, today's lesson, permutation with repetition. This is the part two of the permutation lesson, second part. All right, so I'm going to go through an example and show you how that works. So example one, how many different four-digit numbers can be made from the digits 1, 2, 2, 3? Notice that we have one number that is being repeated, all right? But it's okay. Well, let's write it up again using fundamental counting principle. We have four, so we have four options. The next one will be three options for a second digit of a new four-digit number, and then two for the third, and then one is the last. So that means 4 factorial for the total number. It's actually not different because 2 beside each other. So let me put it the way that you can see it. These 2, and if I switch them around, these 2, they're exactly the same. All right, 22 and 22 is the same. It doesn't really matter which one comes first and which one is second. That means you cannot double count. That means that you have 2 factorial way that is being double counted. So you have to take that into account. That means you have to divide the total number of the arrangements by the numbers that has been repeated. In this case, we have number 2 is repeated twice. If this was 3, that means that there were 2, 2, 2, there were 3 2's, then this would have been 3 factorials. Now, we could expand this and then write up all the possibilities, and you notice that this, by the way, this will end up being, instead of 24, it will end up being 12, right? 12 possible numbers that you can make off of the this four digits, 1, 2, 2, 3. All right, let me give you another example. How many different four-digit numbers can be made from the digits 1, 2, 2, 1? Aha, so now we have two pairs, okay? So again, we do know that the total number will be 4 factorial, but we have two digits that are repeated. One is 2, 2 is repeated, the other one is 1, 1. So regardless of they come first or second, they are being double counted. We need to take care of that. So the first one, that would be 2 factorial way. The second 1, 1, that would be a 2 factorial way, which is, by the way, 2. So we have to now take the 4 factorial, the final answer. In this case, the NPR will end up being the 4 factorial on top, but you have to divide that by 2 factorial and the other 2 factorial being multiplied. So one is in here, the other one is in there. So these are the two repeated objects, or in this case numbers, that has been double counted, that you have to take it out. All right, so in this case you will end up getting 4 times 3 divided by 2 factorial, or 2, so that would be 6. That's the total number of ways a four-digit number can be made out of the digits 1, 2, 2, 1. So put them all together. When you have a situation like this, your permutation formula will end up being n factorial, the total, divided by each of the repeated object, n1 factorial times n2 factorial times n3 factorial, and so forth and so on, depending on how many repeated object you have, and it's all multiplication. Okay, that is what you're going to use from now on for the repeated multiplication or repeated object that shows up in the arrangements. Very good. Okay, here's the last example. Let's go through that. We have this question: how many different passcodes can be made using all the letters AA, BBB, CC. There are 4 C's and 1 D. Okay, so we have in total, we have 10. That is 10 objects. So in this case, NPR is 10 factorial. That's the total. But let's look at how many repeated objects do we have. We have AA, that's 2, so that would be 2 factorial. We have B's, we have B, B, and B, so that's 3 factorial. So multiply that by 3 factorial. And then last one, we have 4 C's, that would be 4 factorial. And then D, which is 1, we don't have to write that down. All right, so this is your answer, but then you can simplify it and get the final answer by punching in a calculator. And I got 12,600 different passcodes we can make out of the given number of letters that we have, the 10 letters. All right, look at this question. How many different arrangements are there using all the letters of parallel? Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. All right, let's write up what are the letters that are repeated. We don't have P is the only one P that is showing up here. Okay, A, we have 2 A's, so 2 A's. Let's write them down. We have 3 L's, okay, 2 A's, 3 L's, and then 1 E, and of course 1 P, 1 R, and now we have in total, we have 8 letters. So what do we have here? So this would be 8 factorials on top divided by, and then we have 2 A's, so that would be 2 factorials times 3 L's, 3 factorial, and then that's basically it because we don't have to write the 1E, 1P, 1R, each of them is 1 factor. That's not going to make any difference at all. So let's do the math on that one and then come up and find out what that is. And the answer will be 3,360 different arrangements you can find from the letters parallel. And that's the total number that you can get. So notice that I list all the repeated objects on a side, and that's a good way of taking inventory of what you have when you're dealing with questions like this, especially with the permutation question where you have repeated objects in there. All right, pay attention to that, and that's basically it, the last question here. All right, so I hope this was useful. Check out the next video. It's about combinatorics and combinations and review of some of the permutation and fundamental counting principle. All right, until next time.